guys, this is part 2 of my video that I have not decided what it's called yet, but part 2. So this is the how does the devil deceive us in this world? I have 2 examples. This is going to be a quick video because I've done this like 1,000 times and I'm getting really frustrated and tired and I still have to do a 3rd video. So super quick. So 2 ways, okay? One is global, yes. Yes, global. The world. He fools the world. How does he fool the world? Okay, so people are always like, oh, if God is so great and stuff and he wants us to love him and follow him and stuff, how come he's not more obvious? How come, we have to have like 100% faith and just blindly believe? I don't believe that's the case because what happened is God told us how the world was made or whatever, right? And so he said there's a firmament that like divides the earth from the stars and from the sky, and the sky is supposedly heaven, right? So that's like how it is in the Bible anyway, right? Okay, so think about that. Now, there should be a firmament. Have we heard anything about a firmament? Way back in the day, there was like all these things that said there was a dome above Antarctica. A dome. It sounds kind of like a firmament dividing the heavens from the earth. But wait a second. That's weird because it says that we went to the moon, right? I heard that we went to the moon, right? Fake news, man. That's how the friggin' devil is deceiving us, you see? Because if there was a firmament and we knew that we couldn't go past, that firmament, we'd be like, oh, hey, does it say that in the friggin' Bible, man? Like, that is divided by the heaven and the earth? Weird. Huh. That's proof. That would be proof right there. God said something and it's true. It's there. That's what the devil's hiding from us. It's the truth about God. It's everywhere, Like, I mean, in history, like history has said for like long time, there's no proof of Jesus. But now they're saying, oh, look, there's proof that Jesus existed. There's proof that like, he did the weird things that he said, it says that he did, healing people and stuff like that. There's proof of those things, all those things, right? Now there's proof, right? And then all these astronauts are saying, yo, we didn't actually go to the moon, all those things. That's what I've been watching is astronauts, congressional hearings, everything like that about aliens and, etc. going to the moon or not. So anyway, so think about it. If the devil rules this world, then, obviously the information we get from what? Only NASA? Only NASA? Now there's SpaceX, that one guy's stuff. But NASA before, only NASA for years, for decades. And now, yeah, think about it. Devil is deceiving us in that way, that he's literally hiding the proof of God from us, and that's why a lot of people don't believe in God. And also the issue with church and state being divided, definitely devil's doing. Another thing, which is the second thing, is on a smaller level with the churches. He's definitely trying to ruin the people who are trying to be Christians. And I found this out by going to church. I haven't gone to church in a while because I moved and, it's hard to find a new church or even force yourself to get up that early. But this time I did it. Not really. I mean, I was still late, but I went at least. So yeah, the story is actually really great how I ended up going. I was actually going to walk past it because I was scared and like, I'm going to be late. Everyone's going to stare at me, but my daughter literally like took my hand and pulled me up the stairs. She said, Mama, stairs. And she went up the stairs. And then I was like, okay. There was a security guard. So I was like, am I allowed to go in here? Is this like, but since she was dragging me up the stairs, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we're just going in here, So anyway, we went inside. I got the literature, sat down. It was only really quick because we were really late. We heard the message, but it was like not about the end times, which I was confused about because I was like, wait a second, every pastor online is talking about the end times and how to prepare for it and stuff like that. It's interesting, they're not. Anyway, I was like, whatever. And so then I ditched. Then today I saw the freaking literature and I was reading it, because that's what I do. I read the stuff after I get it. And I was reading it and I was like, doo-doo-doo. And it was like, oh, okay, the Apostles' Creed. And I was like, oh, and I read it, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And I was like, whoa. wait a second. I've never seen this sentence in here before in my entire life. You know, I've been in church my entire life, and I never saw that sentence ever, 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 ever. Like, and it said that he descended, that Jesus, the perfect person, literally perfect, not one sin, went down there, like Jesus. Anyway, and I was like, that's crazy. I never saw that. Okay, maybe I missed something. So I was like, okay, I Googled it. And I was like, okay, where in the Bible does it say that Jesus went down? And zero quotes. Zero quotes. The only place where it even says that, like in the Apostles' Creed, I found when I Googled that too, is only in the United States, something about Catholic, whatever, and then also the Christian Reformed Church or something. And I'm like, Reformed Church for Christ or something. And those are the top two Google search results. How crazy is that, right? So, okay, now they're adding something that's not in the Bible to this thing that everyone has to say out loud. Not has to, because you don't have to, you're not forced to say anything. But yeah, like they do this thing in the beginning where everyone says the thing, the Apostles' Creed, right? But in the writing, it says the wrong thing. So they're actually literally asking you to proclaim something that's not true. Like proclaim that you believe something that's not true, that's not in the Bible. So it's like the devil's trying to deceive Christians. They're trying to deceive new Christians, because if you say that, it says in the Bible also that apparently you're not judged by the things that you put into your mouth, because, you know, Jesus, you know, fulfilled the law or whatever, and we no longer have to do that part where, you know, you can't eat pork or whatever. Or whatever else they had. Anyway, so he said, you're not judged by the things that go into your mouth, you're judged by the things that come out of it, right? And so if we say out loud Apostles' Creed in church, and then they put something that's not in the Bible there, and people read it and say it out loud, they're definitely going to be judged for that. And that's why you always have to be on your guard, because the devil is deceiving us in several different ways. It's not just you know, the global one, and it's not even just that line in the freaking Apostles' Creed that they lie to you and say that it's there. It's not there. It's not true. That it didn't happen. Jesus did not go down. It's not what it says in the Bible, okay? It says he went up. Anyway, so that's a problem. You got to watch out for that, right? And that's what my third video is about. What to look out for. What to look out for. Freaking how to keep your faith and how to know that you are actually saved, okay? 3 things. Video number 3. Catch me there.